Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome into another edition of Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways as we get you set for this League C Group A match between Bonaire and Saint Martin. And this should be a very entertaining game as let's check out the pre-match pitch conditions. Tonight's match happening in the city of Rincon at the Stadion Antonio Trinidad, a beautiful 82 degrees Fahrenheit, little bit of a breeze down at field level, not enough to move the flags in the shot there. And let's have a quick look at the League C Group A table because, well, this battle between first and second in the group ultimately comes down to who gets promotion tonight. Saint Martin in the driver's seat, 3 wins through 3 matches played in a plus 15 goal differential. Bonaire would need to win, and they would need to win by an absolutely massive scoreline. They would have to win, I believe, by 12 goals to even find a way to get past Saint Martin in the table. So Saint Martin certainly in the driver's seat here to clinch promotion into League B of the Concacaf Nations League, looking ahead to next season. But here in the 2023-2024 Concacaf Nations League, presented by Qatar Airways, we're just about set for opening kickoff in this match between Saint Martin and Bonaire. And it should be a good one, as you saw on the league table, Bonaire coming in with 2 wins, 1 losses through their 3 games played. These two teams last squared off head-to-head back on September 11th, where Saint Martin took a 2-1 win. It was a very dramatic game. Bonaire took they started the scoring in the 67th minute, but Saint Martin would storm back less than 10 minutes later with an equalizer, and then an own goal in the 88th minute, clinching the victory and the 3 points for Saint Martin. And that certainly put them in a good position atop the League C Group A table. As we're just about set to throw it down to field level for the starting lineups and, of course, the national anthems as well. But this should be a fantastic match. Both teams coming in off wins in their last match. On November 18th, Bonaire scoring a 3-0 win over Anguilla, and Saint Martin picked up a win on October 16th against Anguilla as well, 8-0 in that game. So Saint Martin certainly the betting favorite according to the books coming out to this one. But here you see the team: Saint Martin in red, Bonaire in the blue, white, and yellow. And we're going to send it down to field level for the playing of the national anthems as you're tuned in to CONCACAF Nations League 2023-2024, presented by Qatar Airways.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Saint Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Bonaire.
It's Bonaire taking on St. Martin, and you're tuned in to the Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Opening kickoff coming up momentarily in this League C Group A matchup. My name's Nico Cardarelli. I'll be your commentator for today's match. We appreciate you tuning in wherever you happen to be watching from. As again, a lot on the line in this game. A opportunity for St. Martin to clinch promotion, or would Bonaire pull off a massive upset to gain promotion themselves? We'll find out momentarily, but let's have a look at the starting 11 here with the home team first, as Bonaire coming out today in a bit of a change from what was listed previously, but it's a 3-4-3 matchup formation that they'll be coming out in. So we'll certainly... Looks like Hyrick, the player that got pushed up from the back line into the midfield. Let's have a look at the St. Martin starting 11. And before we get to that, we'll actually check in with the match officiating crew for this game. As the man in the middle, Ricangel de Lecha from Aruba, the man with the whistle. Jade Salamatin, the first assistant. Kevin Peters, your AR2, and Stephen Madrigal, your fourth official. Joe Audi of Canada, the referee assessor for this match. As the two captains prepare for the pre-match photo with the match officials. As your captains, Emmanuel Richardson for St. Martin and Royer Michel for Bonaire. And let's get a look at the St. Martin starting 11. And here you see it as they'll come out in a 3-4-3 as well. So a bit of a last minute change, initially scheduled to come out with a 4-4-2, but shifting to a 3-4-3. So both teams playing mirrored formations here, at least to start the match. And we'll certainly keep an eye on players to key in on throughout this match, including Axel Raga, number 7 for St. Martin. Keep an eye on him. He scored a big goal in the previous win over Bonaire back on September 11th. As Bonaire's going to kick us off, working left to right across your screens. They're wearing the blue kits with yellow and white trim. St. Martin in the red kits, white socks, white numbering on the back. They'll defend the goal to your right. Starting trainers for Bonaire, and Sebastien Rapos, the keeper for St. Martin. This should be an entertaining game, and we are moments away from the opening kickoff as you're tuned in to CONCACAF Nations League, presented by Qatar Airways.
Match commissioners is Demona Taylor, Vanny Gordonette, Dibian Harewood.
Perfect conditions pre-match. We're just about to kick off the final match here in the League C Group A schedule of the CONCACAF Nations League 2023-2024, presented by Qatar Airways. Of course, follow CONCACAF across social media on YouTube, and head over to concacaf.com for all the latest scores, stats, updates, and more. Lots of Nations League action happening all around the continent tonight. And we're excited to bring you this match from Rincon in League C Group A action, as the fans are eager to get the action underway here. Referee De Lecha a little more relaxed. He won't be rushed. And here we go, the opening kickoff in League C Group A action from CONCACAF Nations League, presented by Qatar Airways. As St. Martin take possession from the opening kickoff, but now Bonaire wrestle it back. A bit of a scrum here for clear control along the far touchline. And this could be an opportunity early for Bonaire. A player gets pulled down, and that's going to be a free kick. As getting hauled down was Thierry Anthony, one of these skilled, speedy forwards. I think we even had a caution come out there. So opening minute of the match, Anthony gets hauled down. And it'll be a free kick set piece opportunity for the home squad Bonaire. And indeed, a caution issued there in the opening minute. So let's see what Bonaire can do from this free kick opportunity. As the ball played in and dealt with by a defender. Cleared out through the half, and the back pass a little light, but the keeper, Cecilia, comes well out of his penalty area to play that away from the oncoming pressure, and then we get a foul called across the half line. So controlled here by the Bonaire backline as Janelle Rond goes back to his keeper, Cecilia. Checking options and plays it out as they look for
Ladies and gentlemen, yellow card issued for number 5,
patient
Lauren
possession. As the
Team from
caution
Saint
confirmed to
Martin.
Laurent Amin for Saint Martin in the opening minute of play, so that'll certainly impact Amin's ability to play a physical style, and he'll have to reel it in a little bit after receiving that caution in the opening minute of the match. Saint Martin scoring 16 goals for, conceding just once in their 3 matches leading up to this one, a plus 15 goal differential. And now they start to work the ball forward as Jeremy Peterson plays that one up into the penalty area, centered in front, and it's in the back of the net. 3rd minute of action, and Saint Martin take the opening lead with Randy Gentis putting it home. Well played ball. Gentis within the 6-yard box taps it home, and the visitors take an early 1-0 lead. Well, not much the keeper, Raynor Cecilia, could do on that one, as it was speed. Let's have another look at it. The speed coming from Leben, who plays that ball in, and from that distance, Gentis just had to get a touch on it. He wasn't going to miss from there, and he gives St. Martin the early 1-0 lead. Randy Gentis in the 3rd minute opens up the scoring for St. Martin, and Bonaire needed to win by a whack load of goals. This is not the way they would have wanted to start their match if they had any hopes of gaining promotion.
Number 9, Randy Jens in the 3rd minute.
And Randy Jens gets the goal to give St. Martin the 1-0 lead. And could that be the starting of the floodgates opening? Bonaire play the ball back to the keeper, Cecilia, as he checks his options. Playing it short, and now they move it through the middle where Van der Sand takes it. Controlled wide as Sonachien makes the play. Van der Sand checking up the pitch for options now, but they draw back, and we'll go all the way back to the keeper, Cecilia. Head coaches for Bonaire, it's Rilov Janga, and for Saint Martin, Stefan Avre. As Saint Martin starting to brew an attack once again. That time the ball from Axel Raga gets broken up. And through the midfield, a foul committed there by Chevalier. So, actually check that. Chevalier wins a free kick, and Saint Martin play it short and keep possession quick as Varsois had his attempt. Well, he took a physical whack at the end of his ball and wins a free kick for Saint Martin. So you got to look there at Thierry Anthony, one of the skilled forwards for Bonaire. They're hoping to find some magic in his boots today. Dumas. Closed down by Anthony. That's out for a throw in to St. Martin. Well, maybe some confusion as to who gets possession of the throw, but you can see Dumas tap his chest saying, no, that's our ball. So Varsois will get set to toss it in. From the throw, the ball bantied about. Closest player in red is the captain, Emmanuel Richardson, but he can't track it. And Bonaire will move it through the back line all the way to the keeper, Cecilia. He plays that out wide before getting it back. And with a single touch, clears it out through the half. Headed on, flicked on, intended for Van der Sande, but he can't quite track it down. Now it ricochets back to him. Here goes Jort Van der Sande, trying to take a defender on. Drives wide, still has possession, gets closed down, takes a knock, but does well to sustain it as he plays that one into the corner, deep in the attacking third. They try swing across through, but defended nicely there by St. Martin's. I believe that was Jeremy Peterson back to make that defensive play. And now they send a long ball up the line to run onto. Lebon, he'll catch this as he slows up on the defender. Now tries to burn past him. Nice physical play to get around the first tackler, but the ball ricochets loose. However, St. Martin quickly retained possession. Chevalier, he'll play that out wide now, controlled here by Varsois. Chevalier then goes back to Dumas. Dumas not trying to force as they hold possession. Controlled by Amiens. Through the center circle where Richardson has it. Sidesteps the first would-be tackler, takes on a second man before playing it out wide. Looking to whip across in, faked at first, and now a little 1-2. Nice little overlap run. There's the cross. It's off a defender and out for a corner kick. So nice creativity on that sequence by St. Martin. And some good teamwork there with Richardson and Chevalier in the mix. And it'll be Leben getting over to the corner to take the set piece. Keelan Leben gets ready to deliver the kick as he sets up for an outswinger. 5 red jerseys in around the penalty area. There's the ball played in, headed up by a defender. Pass Dumas, but falling to the foot of Gents, who's got the opening goal. Dumas tries to play it back for Gents, but defended well. And now Bonaire get a clearance. As a battle for possession. And a foul called against Van der Sande, who thought he had broke free from the pack, but it gets whistled back, and it'll be a free kick now for St. Martin. 9th minute of play. It's 1-0 for the visiting squad, St. Martin, over Bonaire, as you're tuned into Concacaf Nations League, presented by Qatar Airways. St. Martin in the driver's seat to gain promotion here to League B for next season. And they're looking to close out the 2023-2024 League C Group A Concacaf Nations League schedule with a perfect 4-0 record. They've won their 3 previous matches coming into this one. And it didn't take them long to get on the board here. Just the 3rd minute of action when Gent's goal ended up in the back of the net. They'll play it back to the keeper Rapos as he puts his left foot through the ball and delivers it up the pitch across the half where they work the flank. Controlled here by Randy Gents. He's got some space to carry. Whips the cross in. Headed on. Oh, what a great save! Raynor Cecilia with a tremendous save. As Axel Raga right there for the header. Raga probably thought he had a goal. But a spectacular save by Cecilia. Right on the line to keep that one out. So it'll be a corner kick for St. Martin, as it's a little bit out of camera shot, but a good look at the penalty area with 5 players piled in and around the 18-yard box. They break off. Ball delivered in, headed up by a defender. It'll find its way over to Chevalier. He gets closed down by a defender, but does well to shield it from the pressure. Varsois, he looks to send it back to the far corner, staying onside, volleyed in front. But that one once again cleared by a good defensive effort by the Bonaire backline. third corner here in the opening 11 minutes for St. Martin, as there you get a look at the Bonaire captain, Royer Michael, who made that play. So Leben will get set to take the corner once again for St. Martin, as he sets up for the outswinger. Some movement and physicality along the goal line, but not enough to draw anything. As the corner comes in, ricochets back to Chevalier. Looks to tee one up, tries to pick the far post, but couldn't quite curl it on target. It's out for a goal kick. Well, David Chevalier with that chance for St. Martin, and they certainly feel here in the opening 12 minutes of match play like they have control of the pace of this match. Bonaire looked to start things quickly, and they did draw a caution in the opening minute of play on a bit of a fast break up the flank, but they really haven't generated any sort of threatening look since that opening minute. And St. Martin comfortably up 1-0 right now. Cecilia checking his options. He did make that phenomenal save a few moments ago. I'm sure we'll get another look at that, and certainly during our halftime highlights, that'll be one to relive, because that very easily could have been 2-0 St. Martin if not for that great save by Raynor Cecilia. We'll get a throw in here for St. Martin, just on the brink of the attacking third, and actually tracking further inside it, so we'll see what kind of movement they get off the ball here. Gents checking too. Thrown in, headed away by a defender. Good job after looking like he may have mistimed the jump. Now it's played over to Lebon. Thought about the volley. Lets the shot go. Oh, what a stunner! That's spectacular. What a goal! Off the bar and in. Keelan Lebon makes it 2-0 St. Martin with an absolute screamer of a shot from just inside the penalty area, stepping around the defender. Let's have another look at this. Brings it down with his left, draws to his right. That was poetry in motion, and there you see Lebon. He even knows that was a hot goal, and that one will end up on the highlight reel as St. Martin take a 2-0 lead with that goal from Keelan Lebon in the 13th minute. Wow, what a strike. Hit perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, goal for the team of
In
St.
the opening
Martin,
15 minutes of match play, St. Martin showing why
the 13th
they're
minute.
the top of the group here in League C, Group A. Looking unbeatable right now. Dumas picks up the loose ball. Man in the middle as he picks out Richardson. Back to Dumas. Richardson, the captain, starts to bring it forward. Actually, check that. That was Lacazette there. As Richardson further up the pitch at the time being. Bonaire able to come away with possession as they work the far flank. Cerveri. They try and move it through the middle. A lot of contact. The home fans want to call, but nothing doing. And now here goes St. Martin again. The speedy Lebon tries to split through a few defenders. He gets clipped, and it'll be a free kick for St. Martin from maybe 20 yards out. Almost direct dead center to goal. This is going to be a massive opportunity to go up 3-0. Let's get another look at that speed and threat posed by Keelan Lebon as he got clipped hard after beating two defenders. The third one stepped right in his path to take him down. Lebon a little shaken up, but looks like he'll be okay. And now three St. Martin players standing around the ball for the impending free kick. And there you get a look at Raynor Cecilia, the keeper for Bonaire, conceding twice already, but if not for a spectacular save inside the 10 minutes, it would already be 3-0. David Chevalier and Stefan Varsov, the two players standing over top the ball right now for Bonaire, for St. Martin, excuse me. And the third player a little further behind is Lacazette. Body language would indicate Chevalier could be the one to take this. Varsois steps back. Chevalier takes the shot, drills it into the wall. It ricochets back out to Varsois, who will play it out wide. Chip back in towards the penalty area as Gents lost his footing and lost the ball as well. And now Bonaire trying to work the far flank on a counter-attack opportunity. But that's snuffed out quickly, and St. Martin able to take it back is through the middle. Lacazette. Richardson in the fray. Now Lacazette has it as he plays it out wide and secured by Chevalier. Back to Dumas. Through the middle. Nice touch there as it's controlled by Gentis. He goes wide. Lebin trying to take the defender on. Swings the cross in. Headed away by the Bonaire backline and out for a St. Martin throw. Great chemistry being shown today by Lebin and Gents for St. Martin as they continue to work that speedy threat. There you saw Axel Raga in the fray as he checks towards the throw. It's brought down by Richardson, tries to sidestep a defender. Chevalier plays the ball ahead. Nice little chip, but again, contact on the back of the St. Martin player, and this is going to draw a caution as the yellow card shown there to Adri Cerberry. And in the 17th minute, Cerberry goes in the referee's notebook with the yellow card. There you get a look at the replay and the foul. And you can see the frustration from Randy Gentis saying he went in and got him on the back of his leg, stomping on that area with his cleats. And as a result, Cerberry gets the yellow card. So another free kick now for St. Martin, a little further out than the last one. But again, a really quality opportunity to increase their lead from this set piece. Lacazette, one of the two players over top the ball. Varsov, the other player. As Lacazette steps back, Varsov takes the shot, and that one goes over top the net, out for a goal kick. So the AS St. Priest player who lines up as, well, pre-match as a center back for St. Martin with a free kick opportunity and didn't quite test the keeper that time, but up 2-0 here in the 19th minute. I don't think they'll lament that missed opportunity too much as
Yellow card
Dumas takes control now.
By number 18, Adri Cerberry, in the 17th minute.
Cerberry picking up that caution is confirmed by our production crew and the PA announcer. Now Bonaire come away with possession. Vandersan makes a good pass up the wing. This could be threatening. Drawn back in front, but there's Dumas for the clearance, and St. Martin able to deal with that oncoming threat. Good effort by Bonaire, just lacking that connection inside the penalty area to generate a shooting opportunity. But nice work by Jort Vandersen, who played that ball up to Labania before his opportunity went astray. From the throw, St. Martin tried work the touchline. Played ahead, a foot race ensues, and it'll be secured by Raga as he tries to get some separation away from the defender. Plays the ball in front. Bit of a miscommunication by the Bonaire backline before they deal with it. And now across half they go. There's a good through ball, but closing on it defensively was Dumas as he goes back to his keeper, Rapose. He then chips it ahead for Amiens. He gets closed down quickly as Vandersen tries to get it back. Thierry Anthony, the player that was closing in for Bonaire on the offensive side, he just couldn't quite get that separation. With some good speed up front for Bonaire, they just got to find those crucial touches to generate the shooting lanes and attempts that could still come. But right now they trail 2-0, and here goes St. Martin on the attacking side of half. as it's controlled by Chevalier. Tries to get around the defender, but wins his team a throw-in. As we approach the midway mark of the first half. 21st minute of action as you're tuned in to Concacaf Nations League, League C, Group A. St. Martin trying to clinch promotion into League B next season. For all the latest scores, stats, standings, and more, head over to Concacaf.com, and don't forget to subscribe across social and on YouTube as well. Nice little 1-2 as they work the touchline. Varsois playing it back through the middle now, where Lacazette tries to play it out wide for the man. Nice control by Jens as he feeds that one ahead for Varsois, and he gets tackled, the ball out of touch. It'll be a throw-in for St. Martin deep in the corner. They keep it short from the throw as Varsois tried to hold it in play. But I think it went out initially. It did. Referee now spots that. So it'll be a throw-in to Bonaire. It was Richardson that played it back to Varsois, but the ball through the air just crossed the line despite Varsois' heading attempt to keep it in. Goals in the 3rd minute and the 13th. So if that's any indication, we'll have a goal coming up for St. Martin in the next minute or two, as we're in the now 23rd minute of action. But I don't think they're going to keep that pace up. That would be quite something. However, they do take possession now through the midfield with Lacazette on it. He loses it, turning it over to Van der Sande. He wanted a foul called there, nothing doing. Richardson makes the pass forward before it gets played back to Varsois. Nice overlap as St. Martin working the touchline. Varsois gets around the defender. His pass intercepted, and Bonaire get it back over to Van der Sande, who gets closed down. Nice tackle by Varsois. Left-footed cross towards the penalty area, chested down by a defender in the form of Michel, and cleared across the half where Dumas lets it go for a throw-in. Stefan Varsois will get set to take the throw here for St. Martin in front of his own bench. Battle for possession as it's controlled by Sonnenschein, who plays that one out wide. Nice touch forward as Janga playing it, but the pass picked off, and now St. Martin looking to counter. They'll slow it down, playing it over to Chevalier as he draws it back. Moving the ball over to Dumas. Varsois quickly, Lacazette goes right back to Dumas. Lacazette with Van der Sande closing him down. He'll have to once again use the back line. Good work by Amiens to evade the pressure, and now they'll go all the way back to the keeper, Rapose. Van der Sande closing in on the St. Martin keeper, and Rapose playing it out wide. And they'll concede a throw in there in front of the grandstand. Good crowd on hand in the city of Rincon in Bonaire. Once again, the home squad win themselves a throw in, this one right around the attacking third, and we'll see what they can generate here. 25th minute of play. From the throw, they pick out Van der Sande. He tries to open up some space in the corner. It's off a defender and out for a throw-in. There you get a look at the real-time possession stats, and as we alluded to, St. Martin dominating in many aspects right now, including in possession, 61% to 39%. The Bonaire trying to generate something here from this throw-in. Michel tosses in, long toss, headed on. Van der Sande lets it go, and there's the volley attempt, but that one goes high and wide, and actually it was Sonnenschein who conceded the attempt for his teammate Janelle Rond. As you saw Ron backtracking there, but his volley a little high, a little wide, and off target in the end. St. Martin picking out Axel Raga with that ball, but he goes down to turf and possession turned over. And now here go Bonaire. The home crowd cheering them on as Michel brings the ball into the penalty area. Takes the shot Blocked by a defender. Danger still present. Loose ball, appeals for a penalty. Nothing doing. And in the end, Rapos will scoop it up and secure possession for St. Martin. After that, chance for Bonaire. Dumas. Chevalier back to the keeper, Rapos. Lacazette. Once again, has to go back to the keeper. This is going to be a challenging play as he had to be aware of the oncoming attacker and the boundary of the goal line, but he did well to play it up. And now St. Martin have it on the attacking side of half, but they quickly commit a foul. So possession back to Bonaire here with a free kick. From the free kick, played back is Poirier. Switches to the near side. Hired. His ball picked off. Controlled now by St. Martin as Leben, who's got the second goal here. That made it a 2-0 scoreline. As they'll move it around to Amiens. Dumas. No real urgency from St. Martin. They know they're in the driver's seat, not only leading this match 2-0, but sitting atop the group with coming into the match, a plus 15 goal differential, making it now plus 17. Well, it would have to be an epic collapse here and a monumental comeback by Bonaire to thwart St. Martin from gaining promotion at this point. St. Martin take it here with Chevalier. Checking his options, he lays it off to Lacazette. Richardson playing it out wide. This could be dangerous. Ball whipped in. Good defending and getting just enough of it to avoid it getting to Raga. Great defensive effort that time by Poirier. So Cecilia gets set to play it out. 28th minute of action as it's League C Group A play in the Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Aerial challenge as Lacazette climbed onto the back of the Bonaire player and the home fans wanted a call. And the referee appeases with the infraction, the foul call, and a free kick to come here for Bonaire. Barry Sonachien gets set to take the free kick. Sonachien puts the left foot into it, delivers a good ball, headed away by Dumas. As they'll try keep it in play, good job by Varsois. Leben, his ball through the middle, heavy first touch, and Lacazette unable to catch up to it, a good defensive effort. As here goes Sonachien, thinking about a shot, drills it, it's off the back of Amiens and out for a corner kick. So nice idea there by Barry Sonachien to step up as he had time and space in front of him and realized even though I'm a little far out, it's probably worth trying to put this one on target. And if not for that block by Laurent Amiens, it would have challenged the keeper Rapos. But out for a corner kick, and Bonaire will set up here for the kick. An outswinger to come. As I believe that's Poirier who has stepped up to take it. Ball delivered in. That's a quality ball. Nearly fell to the penalty spot, but the defender there to make the play. And now on an advantage. Here goes St. Martin. Keelan Leben with one defender to beat. Leben taking his man on. And a handball called there. And I think we're going to get a caution as well. Indeed, the yellow card comes out to the captain, Roger Michel, as he tried to deal with the speedy Keelan Leben, fell to turf. And even though he didn't commit a foul on the player, you're going to get a look at the replay here. Looks like, well, actually he did get the contact on the player, Leben. Thought he may have come across with his hand to get the ball, but on the replay, a clear look where he gets contact to knock the attacker off stride. And another caution issued here. As Royer Michel gets the yellow card, and it'll be a free kick for St. Martin with Axel Rega standing over top the ball and a 5-man wall setting up defensively for Bonaire. So a real opportunity here for St. Martin to stretch their lead. Rega, the only player standing over top the ball, as he'll look for some free kick magic. Axel Rega steps into it.
Yellow card issue for
That
number
shot
8
off the
from
wall,
Bonaire,
out for a corner kick.
Songe.
It's a nice idea by Rega, and
13
ultimately
minutes.
generating another opportunity as St. Martin will set up for the corner kick with Leben tracking over to take it. 32nd minute of action. Goals coming in the 3rd and 13th. Gents gets the opening tally. Leben to double it up, and here's Leben with the corner, setting up for the in-swinger. Delivers it in, headed away by a defender, but picked up by Gents as he tees one up, and that's out for a goal kick. You're tuned in to Concacaf Nations League League C Group A action, presented by Qatar Airways.
From Bonaire, Rahir at 30 minutes.
So from the goal kick, Bonaire take the ball out through the back line. Controlled by Hayek. Poirier. Playing it out wide as Michel under pressure. And was he able to keep it in? No, Hayek unable to keep it in there for Bonaire. So it'll be a throw-in for St. Martin. They take it quickly, try to keep it along the touchline. But it, just as fast, goes for another throw. Barsoiv checking his options. Tosses in. Richardson draws back for Chevalier. Lacazette. Amins, he'll play that one out wide on the switch, but a little too much weight, and that tracks out for a throw-in. They had a look at Laurent Amins, who picked up the caution in the opening minute of play, but he settled in nicely along the back line for St. Martin since that opening sequence. Battle for possession and a free kick issued. That time appeals for a handball granted as Lacazette gets whistled for the foul. And with a little more than 12 minutes of match time remaining here in the first half, St. Martin looking to take this 2-0 lead into the break. Son and Chien plays it back from the kick. Poirier. Controlled by Michel as Van der Sand, he gets hit on the back, and that's a free kick now for Bonaire. Once again, keeping it with the back line, they'll go wide to the far flank. Good crowd on hand to take in this match tonight. And of course, we appreciate all the viewers tuning in across the various platforms. Thank you for joining us here tonight for another edition of Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Here go Bonaire towards the attacking third, but that pass intended for Lebania off the mark, and now Rapos, the keeper for St. Martin, will just play it out to clear the pressure. Bonaire trying to get it back, and a foul committed there as Michel stepped up and he got clipped by Chevalier, and that'll be a free kick for the home squad. Let's get another look at the replay and the foul, and pretty clear cut there. You can see Chevalier just stepped into the path of the attacker in Michel, and now a free kick to be taken by Ron. Ron delivers a good ball with the right foot, but Rapos off his line and collects that with safe hands. His drop kick flicked on by Axel Rega, but he's the lone attacker up there for St. Martin, so he'll start to retreat, and Bonaire will take possession with less than 10 minutes of match time plus any added time remaining here in the first half. Ball knocked around as it's moved over to Jenga. Bonaire looking to open something up out wide. Pinballs around, both teams trying to secure position. Bonaire have it along the far flank, and now they start to work it in. Anthony tripped up there, but nothing doing. Appeals for a whistle. Referee says play on, and St. Martin have it here on the counter. Levin. Keelan Levin, he's got a man tracking with him now in Varsois. Opts to pull back and leaves it for Richardson. Chevalier. Back to Dumas. Good ball movement here by St. Martin as they switch over to the far flank, and with all the outlets being closed down, they'll quickly kick it back around through the middle where Dumas, the center back, takes control. Working with his other center back in Laurent Amiens. Plays that one out wide, and it's just as quickly returned. Dumas. Varsois, back to Dumas. St. Martin very content to hold possession here and wait until they're forced to make a move or a play. As Amiens looks for an outlet through the middle, picks out a man in Gents. He took a late knock after delivering the ball out wide, but play continues on. That one just tracked across the touchline, and it's out for a Bonaire throw-in. There you see Emmanuel Richardson, the captain for St. Martin, just losing it to the touchline. Good long throw as Vandersen tried to run onto it, but defended well, and it'll be another throw-in for Bonaire. They take it quickly, once again looking for Vandersen. Squaring up on the defender, tries to touch forward, but Dumas there for the interception, and now he'll start to march St. Martin out from their own end. Switching the ball and giving it away. This could be a shooting opportunity, but the attempt going high and wide, that a missed opportunity that time for Fabio Herrick. As Hayek, should have done better there. He knows it. Hayek was left all alone from maybe 22, 23 yards out, had time and space, but couldn't put the ball on target. Bit of a disappointing first half for Hayek, as it's played back now to the keeper Cecilia, but he's generating chances, and hopefully for Bonaire's sake, Hayek able to get something going here late in the first half. As they'll work their way onto the attacking side of half. Good little 1-2, but on the return, the pass picked off by the defender, and now it's back with the St. Martin keeper, Rapos. Dumas. Over to Amiens. Back to Rapos. Vandersen closing him down, nearly given away by the keeper. As maybe a little too lackadaisical there from St. Martin, but Chevalier with a partial bailout. Appeals for a handball, nothing doing as Levin takes control. Cuts back inside, and he opens up some space to run. Dishes it out wide for Richardson, back to Levin. The two exchange possession. Richardson now picks out the man in Chevalier. Amiens. Nice touch by Lacazette as he gets it over to Chevalier. Tries to make a move around the defender and gives up possession, and now Bonaire looking for a quick counterattack. That long ball trying to pick out the man, but defended well by Amiens, and ultimately Thierry Anthony unable to do anything for Bonaire. As we're in the 40th minute and approaching the halftime break, you're tuned into Concacaf Nations League. It's League C Group A, presented by Qatar Airways. And with St. Martin up 2-0, they are looking to clinch their ticket through promotion into League B for next season. Dumas looking for an option up the pitch, sends it out wide, brought down and controlled. Oh, nice job by Bonaire to swipe it away as Chevalier was in the vicinity, but now here goes Anthony into the penalty area, tried to dribble around a couple of players, and ultimately nothing doing in the end Been that kind of half so far for Bonaire. They've had some promising and at times threatening looking possession, but they just haven't been able to click inside the attacking third for anything of substance. Defended well that time by Poirier as Bonaire win themselves a throw-in deep in their defensive third. As Jenga gets set to take the toss. Gives a good long throw, flicked on by Sonachien, and now Bonaire trying to work something up the flank. Thierry Anthony takes possession. Van der Sande into the penalty area for support. Nice move by Anthony. Whips the cross in. Tried to pick out higher for the volley, but defended well. Cleared away. Bonaire trying to keep the pressure on, but now it's controlled by Kalen Levin. As Levin takes it for Saint Martin. Keelan Levin playing that one back as Lacazette lays it to Dumas, who quickly gives it right back. Check that, Richardson. Dumas now goes out wide to Amiens. Back into the middle for Richardson. As now he uses Lacazette. Lacazette thought about going back to the captain Richardson, but instead picks out Dumas. He's getting closed down, but he plays it out wide now to Levin. Levin with support around him, and rather than force forward, he draws back to Dumas, who quickly returns to the man who's got the second goal today for Saint Martin and Keelan Levin. For Suave. Dumas. Amiens. 43rd minute of action. Saint Martin seemed very content to take a 2-0 lead into the break. But if the opportunity presents for more, they very well may take it. And here's an advantage into the penalty area. Dribbling it on the bouncing ball, and ultimately Gents was unable to reel it back in for a shot. As there you see Randy Gents a little bit gassed at the end of that run, as he had beat a couple of defenders, but the bouncing ball got away from him. Let's have another look here. Tried to bring it down. That touch right there was just a little heavy, and that allowed Poirier to come in and clear it away. And you can see the reaction from Gents, just knocking his forehead against the post, knowing, man, I could have had a brace there if I were just able to reel that in. But a good defensive track by Poirier to clear it out for the corner. So Levin gets set to deliver the corner, setting up for an outswinger. And this time he plays it short from the corner. Peterson steps up, crosses in, headed away only to the top of the box, where Lacazette lets it fly, and that one high over top the crossbar. It's out for a goal kick. But nice idea there from Romuald Lacazette. As once he realized the ball fell to him at the top of the 18, his best option was to have a go. So Bonaire playing it out from the goal kick, and they'll start to inch their way up the pitch. No doubt they'd love to claw one back before the halftime whistle, but with just a minute or two remaining, plus any added time, might be a little hard pressed to draw one back before the break. Let's see what they can do, though. As the ball played ahead, and after an initial first touch by Sonachien, it ended up tracking away from him and out for a Saint Martin throw. As we await the indication of how much added time we'll have, Jeremy Peterson tosses that ball in, and it goes off a Saint Martin player out for a Bonaire throw. Rayer Michel tried to get some extra yardage there from the throw-in, but the referee quickly spots that, and they'll make him retreat back to where the ball went out of play. We restart now as both teams battling for it along the far touchline and hauled down, and a free kick assessed as Randy Gents, the player taken down there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And then the ball thrown
court official
after,
on the
so
side
that's
has
going
indicated
to
there will be a minimum of 1 minute added to the first
be a
half.
caution here, and that's a silly caution to take. If you're Thierry Anthony, he doesn't like this call that drew the free kick for Gents. He felt maybe some embellishment there, but Thierry Anthony into the referee's notebook here in the 45th +1. So we'll get the caution, and we will have just 1 minute of added time here in the first half. So the break coming up momentarily. Here you're going to get a look. The caution not for the foul itself, although Anthony getting a little physical. It's when he picked the ball up after the fact and kind of tossed it back to Gents, who was on the floor. That drew the ire of the match official. Peterson plays it short from the free kick. Lacazette goes back to Dumas, opening it up out wide for Varsav, who returns to Chevalier. The two exchange possession. Varsav back to Dumas. Again, he seems content just to hold possession. Now he plays a long ball up the pitch, flicked on by the header of Raga, and there's the brace at the end of the first half. Randy Gents gets his second of the match, and it's 3-0 Saint Martin. Well, it was a good flick-on header from Axel Raga, and Gents never gave up on it. He tracked a loose ball. Cecilia, the keeper, came off his line to charge, but Gents buries it for his second of the match. Give him a brace and give Saint Martin the 3-0 lead moments before the halftime whistle. That's a real backbreaker there for Bonaire. Here you get another look at the goal. The loose ball tracked by Gents. He was all alone, no defender near him. Keeper coming off his line, and Gents doing a little happy dance, as that will be the final play of the first half. Randy Gents with 2 goals in the half to give Saint Martin a 3-0 lead after the opening 45 minutes. You're tuned in to Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. It's League C Group A action in this match between Bonaire and Saint Martin. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to have some halftime highlights and stats coming up momentarily.
Et tu rentres de la deuxième mi-temps.
Goal for the team of Saint Martin by number 9, Randy Gents, in the first half.
defeated Nations League champion.
All right, fans, let's take you back inside the Stadion Antonio Trinidad in Rincon, Bonaire, as we get you set for the second half kickoff here in this League C Group A match, as you're tuned in to Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. And we'll get set to kick off the second half with Saint Martin in the red kits, white socks, working left to right across your screen. They will kick us off, and they lead this game at the break 3-0 over Bonaire in the blue, white, and yellow jerseys, defending the goal to your broadcast right. As there you get a look at Barry Sonnenschien, who had a pretty decent first half for Bonaire, and our match official De Leche, who blows the whistle, and we're underway here in the second half as you're tuned in to Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Saint Martin leading 3-0, and they'll start to maneuver the ball in their own defensive side of half as Lacazette playing it forward. Gents with a poor first touch, but he quickly gets it back here as Peterson had it stripped off his foot, and now it's controlled by Vandersam. He makes the touch, and now here go Bonaire looking to create something to begin the second half. Ball whipped in on the cross, right across the top of the 18, but no one there in blue to take it, as it's controlled by Amiens for Saint Martin.
46 minutes, leaving the game, number 14, David Xavier, entering the game, number 20, Sebastian Selena.
So one substitution to mention so far, Chevalier taken out of the match, but here goes Saint Martin, whipping the cross in, and it's in the back of the net! 4-0, 46th minute, and it's the captain, Emmanuel Richardson, to put it home for Saint Martin as they start the second half much like they started this match. A quick goal, the cross coming in from Jeremy Peterson, ricocheted but then finished by Emmanuel Richardson, and the Saint Martin captain with a celebratory dance, knowing that his team, now up 4-0, are really in command here to clinch promotion into League B for next season of the Concacaf Nations League. Emmanuel Richardson, 47th minute. It's Saint Martin 4, Bonaire 0.
Goal for St. Martin by number 8, Emmanuel Richardson, in the 47th minute.
Sebastian Selena, the player brought in the substitution for Chevalier. As Bonaire moving the ball here through their back line. Janga goes back to Poirier. It's tough for any team when you go down so early in a match, and with Saint Martin opening the scoring in the 3rd minute, Bonaire has felt like they've been playing uphill this whole match, and certainly not the result they would be hoping for right now in front of a really good turnout for a home crowd here. Certainly a few thousand in the stadium, but ultimately not the party atmosphere they were hoping. As Saint Martin didn't have promotion clinched before this match, they were certainly in a good position to gain promotion, but Bonaire, had they been able to pull off a massive win, and we're talking it would have had to have been like a 12-0 win. Might have even had to, 12-0 minimum for Bonaire to leapfrog Saint Martin in the standings. While considering it's now 4-0 for Saint Martin, I think Bonaire's hopes of promotion have quickly eroded, and the dream of jumping up into League B now maybe turning into a bit of a nightmare, realizing that this game's starting to get away from them here in the 49th minute as a foul committed and a free kick to come here for Saint Martin. Let's get another look at the replay, as that was Axel Ranga that got wrestled down to the turf, drawing the free kick. Ranga's had a nice match so far for Saint Martin, despite not finding his name on the score sheet as of yet. He did draw an assist on the 3rd goal of the match at the end of the first half by Gents, where Raga's header flicked on for Gents to run onto before he buried it. Free kick here as Levin, who's got one of the goals, tees up the right-footed strike, draws to the back post, and unable to tap it home was Jeremy Peterson. And Axel Raga right there. It was actually Raga who came in for the opportunity and just ran out of real estate as he tried to tuck it in the near side there. Good keeping by Cecilia to play that one tight to the post. Bonaire working the ball up to the half line before it's intercepted by Varsois. Controlled now by Dumas. Slowing it down, much like we saw in the first half. St. Martin dictating the pace of this match, and now they'll start to speed it up with that good ball up the flank. As looking to whip across in Levin, now he draws back to try open up space. The defender closes him out, and it's out for a Bonaire throw. From the throw-in, looking for a flick on, nothing doing initially. St. Martin pressing once again, but coming over to make the defensive effort was Michel, and now it's controlled by Van de Sande. He plays that one back as Bonaire trying to find something to get them out of their own defensive third here. And a foul committed, so a free kick. And from the free kick, they switch it out as the left back, Cerberry, takes control. He goes back to the keeper, Cecilia, who switches it out to the right flank. Van de Sande, who started the match up at center forward, has been pulled back into a more central midfielding position, and that time Van de Sande loses it to the touchline but wins his team a throw-in. Jort Van der Sande has had a few moments where he's looked like he might be able to create some threatening pressure, but again, for Bonaire, they just haven't been able to click when it's counted most for them. As a throw-in conceded this time, there's the Bonaire captain, Michel, making the defensive play. As Varsois gets set to take the throw. Right back to him as he heads that forward, controlled now by Raga. Axel Raga with a nice turn on the defender, but then a well-timed side tackle by Sonnenschein takes it away. And it'll be a throw-in for St. Martin, much to the dismay of Hayek, who you could see him crank his head back, unhappy that his team didn't get possession. Lacazette playing it forward. Gents falling to turf a little too easily there, and the subsequent ball up the touchline intended for Libania well out of his range, and now St. Martin take control through their back line. Sebastian Rapoz, the keeper, he'll play that one over to Lacazette, who turns and touches wide as now they start to work up the flank. Here goes Peterson trying to take the defender on. Peterson driving wide, gets some separation, takes it to the corner, and wins his team a throw-in. So Peterson slowing it down now as he prepares for a potential long toss inside the penalty area. Delivers a good throw, headed up by Sonnenschein. Loose ball now secured by Bonaire as they look for a counter-attacking opportunity, but tracking over defensively. Nice play that time by Laurent Amiens to snuff it out. And now Van der Sande picks it up for a Bonaire throw-in. He quickly tosses into Sonnenschein, but Van der Sande closed down, and once again Bonaire will have possession through a throw-in. Janga gets set to take the toss here for Bonaire. Flicked on by the header. Selena, the defender for St. Martin, does well with the pressure from the ensuing Sonnenschein, and now they knock it around back to the keeper Rapoz, who chips that one out. Selena takes it, cuts back inside, and well, St. Martin have to tighten it up here a little bit as they're being pressured inside their own defensive third. And in doing so, they lose possession. Good pressure by Sonachien and company as Van der Sand can't control it, but hammered out by Dumas, and it'll be a throw into Bonaire. So Bonaire starting to mount a little bit of pressure here, and we'll see if they can generate something of substance. From the throw, flicked on Van der Sand. Under pressure by two defenders, and once again knocks it off one of the two in red to get his team a throw-in. Leben, one of the two St. Martin players in the fray there. As now the Bonaire captain, Michel, will take this, and he'll prepare for a long throw-in to try play something into the penalty area. Long toss. Flicked on by an offensive header and then scooped up by the safe hands of the keeper, Sebastian Rapose, as he thought about bowling it out short, but here in the 56th minute, he'll get us back underway with the drop kick. Nice control by Jens as he's got options. Uses the man along the line in Peterson, who was immediately closed down. Good defensive play by Poirier there to knock it out for the throw. Lacazette takes it from the throw-in into the penalty area, draws back. Thought of a shot, now teed up, big save! The rebound available for Rega as he keeps it in play after that save by Cecilia. The shot coming from Leben. Good pressure there by St. Martin, but rather than force, they'll pull back and try regain offensive shape and queue up another opportunity. Nice dribbling along the touchline, looking for a 1-2 as Varsois in the mix there. Bonaire hustle and prevent that from going out for a corner. It'll be a throw-in for St. Martin deep in the attacking third. But a great sequence just moments ago with Raga, Jens, and Leben all coming together to create a great opportunity, thwarted by a tremendous save by Damor Cecilia. We're going to have a substitution here for St. Martin as their captain, Emmanuel Richardson, will leave this match with a goal to his name in the 57th minute. Richardson subbed out, and Wilfred Dalmat will come in to take his place. Keelan Leben with a goal and an assist. He'll come out of this match as Belchassi takes his spot on the pitch. So Yannick Belchas comes in for Leben, and Wilfred Dalmat in for Richardson as St. Martin keep it in possession from the throw-in. They'll move it back to Dumas. There's no urgency here. They're content up 4-0. As Lacazette moved it over to Amiens. Jens gets it back on the 1-2, plays it out wide. Cross coming in, but blocked by a defender, and that's out for a corner kick.
Number 11, Kylian Lebon entering the game. Number
So a good
19,
block that
Yannick
time by
Belchas.
Janelle Rond to prevent the cross from coming in cleanly, and now a corner here as Belchas gets set to take the corner, setting up for an in-swinger. So Belchas' first real touch on the ball here as he delivers a bit of a heavy corner that went over the head of anyone in red, and it'll track all the way across the pitch out for a throw-in. Poirier shielding that out, as I believe we're going to have another substitution coming here. This time it'll be Bonaire making the switch, and it'll be Fabio Hayek coming out of the match. And I believe it's Felix Verhaar. It is Verhaar coming in. Van der Sand also coming out of the game. And that's Christopher Aysenia replacing Van der Sand.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Substitution for the Bonaire team in 59 minutes, leaving the game.
Controlled now by St. Martin through the center circle as they
Finally,
play it wide.
entering the
60th
game.
minute of action.
Felix Farah. Leaving the game.
Selena
number
playing that one
10,
forward.
George van der Schaaften. And entering
Under
the
pressure,
game, number
Dalmat
11,
turns it over, and now here
President.
go Bonaire working the far flank. With speed up the touchline, and the defender Peterson has checked it. That was Varsois, had no choice but to play it out for the corner, as Varsois had his hands full with the speedy Isenia, who just came into the match. So corner kick here for Bonaire is setting up for the outswinger, and they'll put 6 blue jerseys in and around the penalty area. The kicker slipped after delivering the ball. Volley attempt from the top of the box was miffed. There's a shot right on, and a good save by Rapoz, his best of the match, as Poirier drilled it low and hard. And the keeper Rapoz had to be very careful not to let that sneak in, as we've got a St. Martin player down. That looks to be Lacazette. Hopefully nothing serious for him. But Marchelon Poirier with that chance for Bonaire, maybe their best of the match. There you see Poirier, who's been in a defensive role most of this match, and he's been solid on the back end for Bonaire, one of their better defenders today, but that time thwarted by some good goalkeeping by Sebastian Rapoz. Rapoz hasn't had to make too many saves today, but that one, without question, Bonaire's best chance on target so far in this match. It was low, it was hard, just not far enough to stray away from the keeper Rapoz, who did well to get down and make the save. Good idea from Poirier, just couldn't quite find the back of the net. Now Poirier trying to defend as he had rag all over his back. Loose ball, tracking for it was Dalmat, but it's knocked away from him, and now Bonaire looking to send a player up on a run. Well-timed tackle by Amiens as he slid in, got ball, and then the man. So a really well-timed defensive tackle not to commit a foul, as Bonaire were looking for a quick counterattack with Isenia up there on the ball. Anthony in the fray as well. This time foul committed as Sonnenschein gets pushed off by Peterson, and it'll be a free kick for Bonaire as we approach the 63rd minute of action. So a little more than 25 minutes left to play in the match, plus any added time. Isenia setting up for the free kick, wanting his space as Peterson infringing on the 10 yards. And Isenia will look to whip something in here on a cross. Delivers the left-footed ball in short, headed away by a defender. Isenia will get it right back for Bonaire as he drops that one over. Janga then goes back to Poirier, who has to go all the way back to the keeper, Cecilia. Poirier once again uses his goalkeeper, Daynor Cecilia. He's being closed down here and under pressure outside of his penalty area. Nice job by the keeper to evade that hairy moment, and now Bonaire have a throw-in and possession on the attacking side of half as Labanya tries to work with Sonnenschein. The ball tracks away from Sonnenschein, and Amin gets to it for St. Martin. Varsois, he'll slow things down before switching it back to the near side for Amiens. He'll use the keeper, Rapoz. First time touch out for Dumas. Varsois gets closed down, but support there in the form of Dalmat. Controlled by Amiens as he looks up the pitch for an outlet, and had the intention of connecting with Raga, but that was well read by the defenders. And now Bonaire looking for something quickly up the pitch, but Dumas there defensively as now he drops it over to Peterson. Lacazette, good to see him recovering after the knock he picked up maybe 10 minutes ago or so. As he continues on, and St. Martin continue on in full control, leading 4-0 here over Bonaire as you're tuned into Concacaf Nations League, League C Group A action presented by Qatar Airways. As Bonaire with some flashy footwork and now a quick ball inside the penalty area. As that's Anthony on it, looking to draw a shot. But his back pass intercepted, and Thierry Anthony not too happy about the result there as he put his hands on his head, realizing, oh man, I picked out the wrong man that time. That kind of sums up the day it's been for Bonaire. Any promising offensive looks they've had, they just haven't been able to click when it matters most. And then on the other side, some poor timed tackles leading to fouls and a free kick conceded here as Axel Raga got taken down hard. And the free kick. Let's get another look at the replay. As coming in and committing the foul was Marion Cerveri. As it'll be Yannick Belchas to take the set piece, looking to swing something in with a cross here. Drills it right into the three-man wall, who stood their ground defending well. And now Bonaire looking for potential counter-attacking opportunities, but a foul committed to slow things down, and it'll be a free kick for the home squad. Poirier keeps it short from the free kick. He quickly gets it back. The two center backs exchanging possession as you get a look at the total shots attempted by each team. For Saint Martin, 13 shot attempts. For Bonaire, just 5. Both keepers have had to make some saves today, but Cecilia certainly making 2 spectacular saves that could have ended up in the back of the net if not for some of his heroicism. Keeping it at a respectful 4-0 scoreline. And Sebastian Rapoz hasn't been tested too often, but his best save of the match coming midway through the second half here on a low driving shot by Poirier that Rapoz had to dive down and make a quality save on. Remember to check out Concacaf.com for all the latest scores, stats, standings, and more. And of course, subscribe to Concacaf's YouTube channel and across the various social media platforms as well. There's lots of Concacaf Nations League action going on tonight, and you can get all the scores and stats at Concacaf.com. Here goes Saint Martin, good stretch ball. Oh, Raga was running onto it alongside Dalmet, but the defender getting to it first and conceding. Actually, that ball stayed in play. I thought it crossed the line for a corner, but well, nice job by the Bonaire defender in the form of Cerveri to snuff out the attack and then ensure he didn't concede the corner. Peterson using the outlet there in Gents. Peterson playing it back in the middle as Selena gets it to Lacazette, who switches out wide. Versoive, track now as that through ball, the intended target flat-footed in the form of Raga, and it's out for a goal kick. As there you get a look at Dalmet, one of the second half substitutes for Saint Martin. Poirier. Bonaire looking to build out from their back line, and they'll go all the way back to the keeper here as Cecilia plays that over to Poirier. Ball up the flank, initially controlled by Labania, but turned over. Now here goes Axel Raga. His touch too heavy for a teammate, and that tracks out for a goal kick as Sebastian Selena, the closest player in red to Raga, but couldn't quite control it there. Bonaire looking for a connection on the attacking side of half, but that's broken up. Sebastian Selena makes the Pass to pick out Gents, who's now got some time and space to run with it. He's already got 2 in the match, but that time the ball tracks away from Randy Gents, and if he has visions of a hat trick, it won't come on that sequence. He'll have to keep pushing here as St. Martin get the ball back. Control now by Selena into the middle for Lacazette, who drops over to Amiens. Dummied through as it's picked up by Peterson. Gents back to Selena. Again, St. Martin just very content to hold possession, not forcing, and up 4-0. No reason to force or push to the point where you make a silly mistake and potentially open the door for Bonaire to come back. St. Martin on the verge of clinching promotion into League B for the 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League season. Here goes Randy Gents. He's got some time, makes the pass ahead. Wanted it back from Raga, but instead he goes over to Varsois, who then plays it wide for Belchas. He tries to play the ball through. It's blocked, but right back to Yannick Belchas, who then makes a good play to pick out Dalmet. Dalmet over to Peterson. Sidesteps the defender, tries the left-footed shot. Good power, but couldn't quite curl it on target as it's out for the goal kick. Let's get another look at that last chance as Jeremy Peterson, who's gotten stronger and stronger throughout this match, teed up the shot attempt, just didn't quite have the accuracy needed. Amiens picks up the loose ball and touches back to his keeper Rapose, who then goes over to Dumas. Dumas to Amiens. The 2 center backs exchanged possession for St. Martin, and now it's played over to Varsois. Good ball up the line, and it's going to be a foot race as Dalmet gets to it first. Draws back looking for support, picks out Raga. Returns it on the volley to Dalmat, who then lets it go one time with a left-footed volley, but didn't quite have the control on that attempt, and it's out for a goal kick. As Dalmat adjusting the captain's armband after subbing in for Emmanuel Richardson. And I believe we're going to have a substitution here. 72nd minute of play, and it's going to be Varsois coming out for St. Martin. We're going to make a double substitution as Stephen Laguerre, the first player to come on, and Andre Richardson, the second substitution, as Laguerre takes over the defensive position.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think it was Randy Gents that came
in the
out.
72 minutes. Leaving the game, number 3, Stefan Versobi. Entering the game, number 18,
As
Stephen
Peterson
Laguerre.
advancing
Leaving
up
the game,
here.
number 9, Randy Gents.
Yeah, Randy Gents was subbed out on that
Number
second
12,
change,
Andre
so
Richardson.
he'll end the day with a brace for St. Martin. And Andre Richardson takes over his spot. Let's get another look at that foul as Poirier stepped into the path of Lacazette to draw the call. So Dalmet stands over top the ball to take the free kick here. A 4-man wall sets up defensively. Dalmet delivers the cross in, headed away by a defender. 74th minute of action. Here go Bonaire. Good through ball into the middle of the pitch, but tracking back defensively to make a play was Amiens, and now the keeper Rapose plays that out wide to relieve the pressure. Some miscommunication there. Belchas just let the ball be taken away by the opposition, and now stepping up Jeremy Peterson retains it for St. Martin. Peterson, he's got Richardson making the run. Now he picks him out, but Richardson had started to pull up, so it'll track out for a throw-in for Bonaire. From the throw, battle for possession as Isenia wanted a foul called, and on the second sequence, it's granted a free kick here for Bonaire, as Lacazette gets whistled for the foul. So from the free kick, Jenga playing it back, and now they'll work it through the back line. Inside the 75th minute of action, St. Martin know they are 15 minutes away, plus any added time, from gaining promotion into League B, as it's carried forward now by Richardson, eventually struck away from him, and the two teams exchanging possession as St. Martin have it back on the attacking side of half. Richardson turns inside, tries to hit the man in stride in Raga. Raga tees up the shot, and that one just tracks wide, as Axel Raga, who scored the equalizer the last time these two teams played on September 11th. At the time, it made it 1-1 in that match. This time, Raga unable to find the back of the net. While the goals started early in this match, and there were times where it felt like they came often, Gents scoring in the 3rd minute and the 45th +2 for a first half brace as Gents subbed out a few moments ago. Here go Bonaire inside the attacking third. There's a shot attempt blocked by Amen. As the loose ball now, Lacazette comes up with it for St. Martin, and they're able to clear the pressure after that shot attempt. I believe it was Rond who teed up the strike for Bonaire. St. Martin also picking up goals today from Keelan Leben. He's in the 13th minute, and then in the 47th minute, the captain, Emmanuel Richardson, opening up the second half with a statement, making it 4-0 for St. Martin, and they have not looked back. They took the lead early, and they've held on to it with purpose. And they know it is almost mission accomplished in terms of the goal of promotion. Moving the ball around here through the back line. Nice job to pick out Belchas as he finds a man making a run up the flank. Drawn back in front. There's the one-time attempt off the foot of Andre Richardson, but out for a goal kick, as Richardson rushed it and ultimately didn't have the accuracy needed to put it on target. As we're going to get a substitution now for Bonaire, as coming into the game will be Freden Michel. And I believe that was Adri Surberry taken out. We'll wait for the official confirmation. But you could see the
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen.
frustration on the face of the Bonaire players. It just hasn't gone their way.
Minutes, leaving the game, number 19, Jonathan Libania.
So it was actually
And
Labania
the game,
taken out of the
number
match.
17,
19, not 18.
Yeah.
Surberry stays in the game. And as mentioned, Freden Michel into the match as Bonaire. Again, they just can't connect on those crucial passes inside the attacking third to generate the chances needed. They quickly do wrestle the ball back, and let's see what they can do this time. Top of the penalty area, shot attempt blocked. Danger still present, cross to the back post. Oh, great defensive stance by both the keeper and the defender in the form of Jeremy Peterson, who slid over with a well-timed tackle to block the shot in by the post. Prevent it from crossing the line, and it's out for a corner kick. Let's get another look here. As the chance generated, Verhar plays it back over to the near side, where Senya thought he had the tap in, but the combo of Peterson and Rapos there defensively for St. Martin, as they'll try preserve the clean sheet. Ball out of touch, out of play, and out for a throw-in is defensively hired there. And St. Martin are a little more than 10 minutes away from being able to celebrate a big win and promotion into League B for next season of the Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Andre Richardson tosses in. Just as quickly hammered out for another St. Martin throw. Down along the touchline, that cross is going to track out for a goal kick. As Peterson tried to play something serviceable in, but the angle was tough, and ultimately that one crosses the line. Possession to Bonaire. As you get a look at the corner totals in this match, 8 combined corner kicks, 6 for St. Martin. They've really dominated in many facets of today's game. Pretty much from the opening whistle. Certainly once that goal in the 3rd minute went in, St. Martin took control and they've never relented today. Free kick there is a foul called on the back of Axel Raga. And it'll be a free kick for St. Martin as the referee wants to have a quick word with the Bonaire defender, Poirier, who got the piece of the man there. Well, Poirier has been a bright spot on an otherwise dim night for the Bonaire backline. And Poirier had one of their better offensive chances as well. It's just been a tough match for the team as a whole, but he should be proud of his performance today. Lacazette. Dalmat moving that one back to Dumas. Amiens. Controlled now by Andre Richardson. St. Martin keeping it with the back line. Now they'll try push something forward. Is making the run is Raga. Well-timed run, but closed down immediately by the defender, and it's out for the 7th corner of the match for St. Martin. It looks like we're going to have a substitution here before the corner kick can commence. As it'll be Thierry Anthony taken out of the match for Bonaire, and Zachariah Lopes coming in his place. So St. Martin set up for the corner, an outswinger, as it's delivered by Dalmat. Again, a heavy ball, and that one will track over to the far touchline, but this time stays in play. And now Bonaire looking for quick counter-attacking opportunities. Initially snuffed out, but they quickly retained possession, working it up the far flank. Drawn back through the middle. Nice dummy there by Sonachien. As Michel did well to take control. Picked up now by Fredin Michel as he tries to take a couple of defenders on. He gets clipped, and that'll be a free kick for Bonaire. And a chance for this set-piece opportunity to potentially break the clean sheet. As Janelle Ron, the lone player, over top the ball right now for Bonaire, but let's get another look at the foul. As Jeremy Peterson got the leg on the ball carrier, taking him down, and that'll lead to the impending free kick. Desenia comes in to stand over the ball as well. I would certainly expect Janelle Ron to take this kick. A 4-man wall sets up defensively for St. Martin as the keeper Sebastien Rapoz positions it where he wants. Desenia, he'll drill it with the left foot, spilling the rebound out, but Bonaire unable to capitalize as it's out for a goal kick. Verhar, the closest player there for Bonaire, as you see him tracking back now. And despite the juicy rebound after the initial stop by Rapoz, tough luck there for Verhar as he tried to hit it with his left, went to his right, and out of touch. A well-struck free kick by Esenya, as Christopher Esenya has looked good since coming on as a second-half substitute for Bonaire. But again, just unable to find a finishing touch here today. As we're into the 85th minute of action, and you're tuned in to Concacaf Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Peterson. Raga. Poirier tries to close him down. Raga splits through a couple of defenders, advancing it now for Andre Richardson. He tries to draw the cross back with a low hit ball, but it's defended, blocked, and now Bonaire have possession as they work for a counterattack opportunity. There's a looping through ball, and Rond will run on to that. Janelle Rond looks to cross to the back post, headed by Verhard. Can't get a clean touch to it, and it's out for a goal kick, as he didn't quite get the elevation needed to put that on target. Rapos, the keeper, will play it out from the goal kick. Left boot through the ball and secured now by Dalmet. As he starts to track across the half, lays that one over to Belchas. Richardson. Andre Richardson back to Belchas, but his touch heavy and a little uncontrolled, so possession turned over. Sonachien playing it out wide. Switched over, as making the run up the pitch to try catch it is Michel, but running out of real estate there is Freda Michel, taking a bit of a bump from Jeremy Peterson, and it's a throw-in to come here for Saint Martin. As we approach the 90th minute, wouldn't expect too much added time, maybe 3 minutes or so to be tacked on. But no significant injury delays, a few substitutions, and just one second-half goal. As there's a shot attempt from distance, but that one off a defender out for a corner, as that was Bonaire's captain, Michel, who teed that one up. And now Esenya will track over to the corner to take the set piece. He's got short options, and he will keep it short from the corner kick. As they'll track back, and Janga takes possession through the center circle. Janga, with a little time and space in front of him, carried it forward before laying it over to Son and Chien. Janga gets it right back. Verhar, Son and Chien. He gets closed down by the challenge of Selena. The home fans wanted a foul call, nothing doing in the eyes of the referee. And now here goes Dalmat, streaking ahead for Saint Martin, fighting off defenders. Verhard gets him from behind. That's going to be a caution, as Verhard goes into the book in the 88th minute. Dalmat gets taken down, and it'll be a free kick for Saint Martin late in this match. Let's get another look at the foul. And no doubt about it, Verhard getting caught up in the back of the boots and then lunged forward with that poorly timed slide tackle. And a caution shown there to the offensive player for Bonaire. Yannick Belchas, the lone Saint Martin player, overtopped the ball as a four-man wall sets up to defend the free kick. So Felix Verhard getting the caution. And Yannick Belchas will try and make it 5-0 for Saint Martin. Steps back, delivers the free kick right on target and almost directly at the keeper, Cecilia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the yellow card issued to Bonaire, player number 7, Felix Verhard, in the 88th minute.
That pass attempt blocked, but off a Saint Martin player and out for a Bonaire throw. As it was Belchas trying to keep the pressure on there. Janga switched over, and Bonaire looking to play something up the pitch here. But defensively, there's Lauren Amiens, who, after taking the caution in the opening minute of play, really settled in nicely and proved to be an anchor on that back line today for Saint Martin. Really good defensive combination through the middle of Dumas and Amiens for Saint Martin to set the tone defensively today. Andre Richardson, he drops that one back. Selena checking his options, playing it out wide. As we're into the 90th minute of play, and Saint Martin continuing to press as they earn a corner kick here. Laguerre making the cross attempt that was blocked out for the corner. As Belchas gets set to deliver the in-swinger. Cross in, low to the near post, immediately knocked out by a defender and out for a Saint Martin throw. As we await to see how much added time we'll have in this match. We had a look at Son and Chien, who had a up and down game today for Bonaire. Some really strong moments, a couple of moments he wishes, I'm sure he could have back.
The fourth official on the sideline has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes added.
So just
to the
2
half.
minutes, a minimum of 2 minutes to be added on here at the end of this match, as Saint Martin know that they are oh so close to promotion being officially clinched. The class of League C Group A, they're looking to go a perfect 4-0-0, and they are minutes away from accomplishing just that. A tremendous campaign for Saint Martin. As when it's all said and done, if this scoreline remains, they will, well, actually, let's see what happens here. As here goes Vierhart, plays the ball in, but that one too far away from the charging attackers. The keeper Rapose comes out to secure it. What I was going to say was if this scoreline holds,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Saint
the
Martin
total
will have a
attendance
very
for today's
impressive
match
record.
day
4
is
wins, 0 draws, 0 losses.
834.
20 goals for, just 1 conceded against in their 4 group matches played. Just essentially a perfect... Oh, that shot just dips over the bar. And they're going to say it's off a... Is it off the defender, out for a corner? Isenia took the shot. No, it's going to say a goal kick. Let's get another look here. Man, they nearly made me eat my words there. It's Isenia teeing that one up. And the keeper, Rapos, almost frozen on his line. And that'll do it. The final whistle sounds. And Saint Martin have clinched promotion into League B for the 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League campaign. The final score, Saint Martin 4, Bonaire 0, and Saint Martin wrap up League C Group A action with a perfect 4 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses, 20 goals for, just 1 conceded, a plus 19 goal differential, earning their ticket promoted to League B for next season's CONCACAF Nations League campaign presented by Qatar Airways. What a great match and what a great campaign it has been for both of these teams. Bonaire falling short today, but they can be proud of their performance throughout the campaign. And Saint Martin, congratulations on clinching promotion to League B next season. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to have some full-time highlights and end-of-match full-time stats coming up here momentarily. As you've been tuned in to CONCACAF Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Highlights coming up next.
2023-2024 Concacaf Nation League at Antonio Trinidad Stadium. Please arrive home safely.
All right, folks, well, here you go, your match highlights, and both teams came out with energy and promise, with the hopes of promotion still alive for both Bonaire and Saint Martin. In the opening minute, a caution issued there to Laurent Amiens, and it looked like Bonaire might have the early jump to this match, but wouldn't last long because here comes Saint Martin, and they open the scoring in the 3rd minute on the first of 2 goals today by Randy Gents, finishing off that cross from Keelan Levin. And they would continue to press from a corner kick. A few moments later, a chance would fall to David Chevalier, but his shot attempt tracking out for a goal kick. Lots of opportunities for both teams today. Levin, this was the goal that made it 2-0, and what a beautiful goal indeed by Keelan Levin in the 13th minute. One for his personal highlight reel, and maybe one for goals of the month as well from the Concacaf Nations League. Make sure you subscribe to the social media channels to keep an eye on that. Free kick coming after the yellow card shown to the Bonaire captain Michel, but the shot from Axel Rega out as it was off a defender, went for a corner. Another caution would come here as Saint Martin continued to keep the pressure on. This great chance for Gents at the time would have made it a brace, but a great defensive play by Poirier to track over and snuff out the chance. Gents would be targeted by a few hard, clattering tackles. That one would draw a caution on the reaction from Thierry Anthony, and then here's the goal that would make it a brace for Gents. At the end of the first half, 45 minutes plus 2, Randy Gents buries it for his 2nd of the match. Axel Rega with the assist from the flick on. And then to begin the second half, just 2 minutes into the second half, in the 47th minute, St. Martin's captain Emmanuel Richardson would bury that home, making it 4-0. A great save there by Daynor Cecilia as he parried away the shot from Levin. Bonaire would generate a few opportunities of their own, but that time Thierry Anthony gets taken down on a brilliantly timed tackle. St. Martin would continue to press as this chance coming off the foot of Jeremy Peterson. A hard time foul with Lacazette stepped into. Bonaire would try get a few chances of their own late in the match, including this one that fell to Isenia. The home crowd thought they had the clean sheet broken, but some good goalkeeping, and then a big save off the free kick to rebound to Vierhar, but he couldn't put it home. Moments later, Vierhar ends up in the referee's notebook with that caution for the foul on the back of Dalmet as Belchas takes the shot from the ensuing free kick. Bonaire with one last push here late as Isenia thought he had the keeper frozen, but the ball just tracked over top the net, out for a goal kick. And in the end, St. Martin score the 4-0 win. So let's get a look at the full-time stats here. And congratulations to St. Martin for clinching promotion into League B. Shot attempts, both teams combining for a total of 30 shot attempts. Bonaire actually outshooting St. Martin with shots on target, but it's the final score, St. Martin 4, Bonaire 0, that counts the most. Both teams committing 12 fouls, a total of 5 cautions between the two teams, and St. Martin with the edge in possession, 59% to 41%. Both teams combining for 12 corners. Not a single offside called in this match, so you gotta love to see that open, free-flowing style of play. Folks, that's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a CONCACAF Nations League broadcast presented by Qatar Airways.
Merci,